Hello, everyone. Welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity. So, guys, I have been up since 2 in the morning. Ask me why I could not sleep the entire time. Ask me why I haven't slept since 2 a.m. I will tell you why. Because the GNU is at work. So, as you guys already know, that there are raids that are taking place in South Africa, basically to get rid of illegal foreigners. And I can tell you something, the building that I live in, there are a lot of illegal foreigners. And I just couldn't wait for this moment to come because right now, fresh air is in the air. I promise you, because they came like a thief in a night. So the building that I live in, it's a little bit difficult to come through because you have to go through several security, what do you call this, apparatus before you can actually get into the building. And the reason why the foreign nationals are loving this building is because of that type of security that we have. Not the South African police breaking the gate and coming right through. And of course, as I've mentioned before, that our security officer, because the white people that own this building, they don't hire South Africans. That includes cleaners, security officers, everybody, maintenance team. None of them are South African citizens. Now they just broke through, and of course, this poor Zimbabwean guy, and he's such a nice guy. I must be honest, he's such a nice guy. He's honest. He does his honest living and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the police did take him away during the raid because he did not have proper papers. Now, I want to speak to South Africans. Listen, fellow South Africans, the police are still going to come in each and every household. That also includes that of a South African, right? And I did say that there will be inconveniences that are going to happen to us. Some will be very quite upsetting. I don't want to lie, because the police officers as well, they are not quite kind according to the experience that I had with them. But I understood. I told them, guys, I've been waiting for y'all. Thank you so much. But here are my things. I showed them both my ID and my passport just to show them that I am a South African citizen. And of course, there were a couple of Zulu speaking officers. You can tell they come from KwaZulu Natal. And of course, they asked me where I'm from in KwaZulu Natal. And I told them, so these other police officer knew my township. And he asked specific questions about my township. And I told him every single little detail. It was like, yeah, when I know you are ours. And I was like, I know. And anyways, they asked for permission to come and search inside in case I am hiding somebody. I was like, please, by all means, I'm inviting you in. They did check, and of course, there's no one else but me. And right now, all I can say is the owner of this building, even though I think they already collected their rent from the people that were living here, doors are like slammed wide open. Gates, we all have like burglar gates. Every unit has a burglar gate. I'm telling you, they are wide open because they were using what do you call that thing that you break those instruments, because people were not opening their doors. Some even came out through the window on the other side, only for the police to be waiting for them on the other side as well. It was chaotic. People were screaming. I didn't know people would cry actually, because this other lady was crying about her job that she needs to tell her boss, and the police were like, when you came here illegally, did you call your boss? It was quite a scene, I must tell you. So the building next to mine heard the commotion that was going on my complex, and when they tried to run the other guys, there were police that were already waiting for them on the other side. Okay, it happened at 2 in the morning, and I didn't think it's appropriate to take any videos because as well I don't want to alert. You know what I mean? I don't want to alert other places where they may be going to, because I think they said they are moving as if they are combing. Exactly what I said the other time. Fine comb the cities I am telling you, you are going to come out with the real stuff here that we don't want in this country. And the people that were living in my building, they were so entitled to South Africa as if this was their country. And I always looked at them, and with all these things that were going on, I was literally counting the days down for them until the police came raided our area. I'm looking at them, I'm like, shame. Yeah. Bye. And so, yeah, they are gone. They are gone. You know, when I say they are gone, obviously, right now, the owner of the building has just come to lock up all the other units. And if somebody comes back, they come back. I guess they'll have to check if they have, I mean, proper papers. None of these guys have proper papers. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. None of them have proper papers. I don't think they are coming back unless Home Affairs official do what they know best for, corruption. But this time around, I think they are not going to be doing stupid things because right now, even Parliament is involved. Parliament is getting involved. It's just quite interesting to hear and Lozi, I mean, basically was saying things that were in my head regarding the crime rate in this country and literally challenging Senzo Mchunu. Senzo Mchunu, like I said, he's not doing what I want him to do, and but he's showing some level of okay, guys, let me be seen to be doing something, but he's not as aggressive as we would like him to be. And that is why Ndlozi challenged him. But I was also dissatisfied with Ndlozi's speech in Parliament when he did not mention even one time about illegal foreigners, which to me meant that okay, they still stand on that position that no illegal foreigner is going to leave South Africa. EFF is not going to chase Africans out of South Africa, whatever it is that they try to convince themselves about. So it was very disappointing not to hear him ask that. But with everything else, I agreed with him. And I feel like the Minister of Police needs to be a little bit more aggressive, especially when it comes to the illegal foreigners. Guys, once again, I am talking here about illegal foreigners. If you are legally in South Africa and you are contributing positively into South Africa's community, society, and the country's economy, you are most welcome. I want to be understood when I say that. I do not mean illegal foreigners. Illegal foreigners are not welcome. They need to go and get their papers right. I don't think they'll be coming back anyways because I think they are also declaring them persona non grata. uh, I think for 5 years or something like that. You are banned from South Africa for the next 5 years because they violated immigration laws of the country. So yeah, my building, in fact, they cordoned off about 2 blocks from what I understand. I mean, I was able to have a conversation with the supervisor of these police officers, and then he was like, "No, we are cordoning off 2 blocks. By 6:30, they should be done with about 4 blocks." I was like, "Cool." Especially around here, there are a lot of entitled, entitled illegal foreigners. They forgot this is not their country, and they forgot that they don't have proper papers for them to be behaving in the manner in which they were. Now, my area is a little, yeah, it's like breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. I'm about to leave. I'm going somewhere, and I can already see the streets are a little bit empty. And you know why the streets are empty is because most of them are taken, and some of them found out that there's raiding, and so they are afraid to go to work because the police are still around. They said they'll be done by 6:30 and it's about 6 a.m. right now. So they have to be by the taxi rank by 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. So they are afraid. They are afraid they'll wait for the police to be done and then they leave. And then I was also in downtown Johannesburg yesterday. Wow. That's all I can say. And I don't know for how long this is going to last because you know how it goes in South Africa. The police, once they get used to something, and then the criminals themselves start approaching them slowly, 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 it's going to go back to chaos until those illegal buildings, those hijacked buildings, remove every illegal foreigner in there. Then we will maintain the status quo right now in downtown Johannesburg. I was walking so freely, I did not worry about anything. Seeing police presence all over the show, that was comforting to me. That was comforting. It's uncomfortable at the same time, but comforting to know that I am safe from one corner to the end. Until I took the train and came back to my own side of the city. It was quite interesting. Now, can now the parliament release the army as well? Because I don't feel like this is the job for the police only. They are too little. Get the army going into Hillbrow, get the army going to Yeovil, get the army going to Berea, get the army going to Point, let the army go to everywhere where these guys are. Kick them out. It's easy to identify them, especially Nigerians. They stand at street corners. What is a grown man standing in a street corner the entire day? What is he doing? What is he doing? I mean, it's obvious what he's doing. So there are so many brothels everywhere. Raid those places. Take those poor girls back home. I am telling you, they're going to sober them up by taking them to rehab. They will remember where they come from. And they will tell you the whole story, what happened to them. And go after those Nigerians. Go after them and make sure that they learn a lesson they will never forget. That is all that I am crying about my country. Clean the dirt. Take everyone else back to their red holes wherever they come from, and never to think about coming to South Africa again. But if you are legally here, hey, you are welcome. You are welcome, because I know with you being legal here, it means you are contributing positively into South African society. That is something to commend, not to criticize. But that also doesn't mean you should be here for the rest of your life. You know, South Africa, we have enough of our own. We have enough of our own. But those that are illegal, please go away. Just go away. So I thought, let me come and share with you guys what transpired around 2 a.m. And if you're a South African citizen and this is happening, do not be angry. It's going to be inconvenience, trust me, but it's good for us. They will also want to see your own identity document or a passport or something. So please make sure that I even gave them advice that, listen, anybody that gives you only the driver's license, is not enough, because foreign nationals that are illegally here, they even have driver's licenses. So get an ID, whether it's the green barcoded ID or the smart card. A driver's license is not enough. A driver, and even a passport is not enough. Me, I just took out my passport J because I still have the green barcoded ID. I haven't gotten my smart card yet, which I'm going to be doing in October. I've already made the appointment for that. I think I did share with you guys my appointment came up in October. So in October, I'm going to be doing my smart ID as well and hand over the green barcoded ID. So yeah, guys, they are going to come. Please do not be angry. Don't feel like, hey, we've gone back to apartheid days where they're asking for dumb passes. For now, it's good. For now. Anyways, guys, please do not leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And when you do subscribe, make sure to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for the super thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. You are the best. Thank you, and thank you for watching the ads as well. See you next time with a new video. Goodbye.